back into Enderal, one of my favorite games. I absolutely love this game. It's amazing. I've been loving playing it on Twitch here. So, let's get back into it and see what's happening. So, last time we ended by arriving in Ark. What this means for everything else, who knows?
My sir, do you have a moment? I think the two of us could do business together.
What do you need?
Well, it is actually quite simple. But since you were kind enough not to just ignore me and walk by as the others did, I would like to show my gratitude for that first. You travel a lot, don't you? I can tell by the mud on your boots. Here, one of these books might come in handy on your journeys. Which one do you prefer?
Crafting book apprentice, alchemy, handicraft, enchanting. I don't know what handicraft does. What are these books?
They crafting books. I suppose you can call them that. They contain some valuable knowledge about the arts such as smithing, alchemy, or even lockpicking. Not that I would ever imply you'd do such a thing except in an old ruin, but you get the picture.
I guess alchemy fits me the best.
Splendid! Say, would you happen to be interested in earning yourself some more coins? Or, even better, more books like those? There is something I need help with.
I might be. What's troubling you?
I have a problem, and this problem is called Celia, which happens to be my sister. Where should I start? You know, I am one of those people who wasn't given everything by fate. Quite the contrary, in fact. When I was a child, the village I grew up in, Foamville, was ambushed by bandits, and both my father and my mother died during the attack.
My condolences.
Thank you, but it's ancient history now. Fact is, my sister and I dealt with this event differently. We managed to flee the attack and make it to Ark, where the guards, of course, threw us into the Undercity. But while I tried to honor my father's heritage by using the little I could from our savings by setting up a business, she preferred to wallow in her misery instead. She got to know the wrong people and has, since then, never done a single bit of honest work. Frankly, she's a dust addict. Day and night she does nothing else but rot in those drinking holes in the Undercity and blows what little money she makes on her drage. Now, of course, she is still my sister. So all of these years I paid her rent so she doesn't have to sleep on the streets. However, things have changed. Recently she started using our father's heritage to pay for her addiction, and I will not accept that.
Let me get this straight. She blows your money to buy drogue.
Well, technically it's our money. Basically, it was a share our father had in a small business here. He was so proud of it, you wouldn't believe it. Luckily enough, I managed to save that paper from the bandits and turned it in at the bank a few years ago, after I realized how valuable it was. Since then, it has turned into quite a formidable sum. Nothing huge, of course, but enough to save my business from bankruptcy. You understand? In theory, it is our money, but without me, she would probably have sold it for a bottle of ale, and I won't let her spit on our father's heritage that way.
I see. And why don't you just talk to her?
Oh, believe me, I did. Which is why she simply hid the key to our safe in the bank somewhere that I couldn't find it. So, long story short, this is where you come in. I want you to get her to give me that key. How you do it is up to you. But if you succeed, it won't be to your disadvantage.
Fair enough. I'll help you. Where can I find her?
Anywhere there's rats and dust. but she spends most of her time in the False Dog in the Undercity. One of those dumps I told you about. Just come back to me once you've found something.
I'm thinking of avoiding the Undercity for a short while, so I'll have that there, but I'm probably gonna take a bit before I go there.
Monsieur?
Where you can find any.
An Outlander, aren't you? Let me think. You could ask old Taiwan from Screws, Hats, Odds and Ends Incorporated. He might have something. Or the Golden Sickle, if you're not afraid of hard work. They're always looking for day tellers.
Okay. Barrack Quarter of Ark. From what I've heard, this city is massive though. Like, if I look at my map right now, you see it's pretty big here, but apparently this is the full map of it. Which, yeah. Okay, so I think I'm up in this corner right here.
Walk blessed.
War on Nerim. War on Kile. Red man. The fuck is wrong with this world?
Marketplace, that sounds like a good place to go.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. Many of you may have heard it already. There's war in Kira. A group...
You're a foreigner, aren't you? I wish I'd have crossed the Red Sea once, or seen Kira, the Grand Bazaar. Oh, well.
...of the Golden Queen. By that, they have not only defiled the grandeur of the merciful Golden Queen herself, but also that of the light
My sir?
keeper of the writings, the eternal timeless. Even though the guards of Al-Rashim, with an exemplary act of bravery, prevented their foul
Okay,
My
sorry about
sir?
that.
their lies have already poisoned the minds of those without
My sir.
countless murderers, cowards, and criminals
Okay, the
joined their
best part's
so-called
right here.
cause, and now fight against the reign of the Lightborn in the streets of the Grand City.
The Naramese House of the Blood and Brook searches for Max Niceblood. After faking his own death in Naram, he abandons Enderal, who has sent and was seen at a farm near Eric's harbor. Arresting him holds the prospect of a reward of 10,000 Naramese gold coins. Okay, let me pick up a bounty.
Apples,
Yep.
dates, bananas. The freshest fruits right from the farmer's coast. In Duneville.
The controversial recruit? So, how are you?
Fine.
How do I get to
guess.
this golden sickle? Myra Tower. That's the Undercity. I don't want to go down there. Okay, Foreign Quarter. I'm guessing sounds like the most likely place.
Oh well.
Nice place.
We all
War on Nerum. War on Kile. Red madness. The fuck is wrong with this world?
Shit, boy. I'd rather go
Seems like
tackle
everyone's just a laborer around here.
Hmm?
You're right, you look a little distraught.
And if I am, what is it to you? Listen, I know you mean well, but not now. Please, not now.
Maybe I can help.
Help? Who are you, Lorem Waterblade reincarnated? Aye, maybe you could help me, but I think we both know what that really means. You want money. Everyone wants money. It's all that keeps this bloody world moving. That bastard Gulfer proved it. I shouldn't talk like this to you. But still, please, just let me be. Just go.
Why am I being told to search this guy's apartment for goods? Like, that's kind of a... Potion parlor. Actually, a potion parlor is a pretty good place to go, and this potions are quite valuable.
Hey, wait a moment. You're the Neramis, aren't you? The Outlander.
How do you know?
Well, let's put it this way. I have a pair of eyes here and there, and it's always good to know who comes into this city and when they do so.
And what do you want from me?
Help. You're an unfamiliar face, and this is just what I need. Let me make it short. I'm a businessman, and my specialties are the liquid pleasures. Beer, to call a child by its name. In Ark, most inns only pour 2 drinks. On the one hand, my beer. On the other hand, Rivervale Ale. Dalsarker honey wine is what they like to call that swill. Now, the thing is, the Riverville Brewery and I have a deal going. And unfortunately, the new vine dresser respects that deal as much as the Rolata respect the righteous path. Now this is why I want your help. I need someone to aid me in serving some retributive justice, so to speak.
What deal did you have with the old vine dresser exactly, and how does the new one not respect it?
Now look at that. Aren't you curious? That's good. I like that. It's simple. 7 barrels of beer per tavern and per week from me. 7 barrels of wine from him. No tricks.
You mean you set a limit on how much beer or wine each of you sell to the taverns each week?
Correct. That way, we maintain balance. Should an inn order more than these 7 barrels, either I or the vinery inform each other about it first. The fact is, that new vine dresser doesn't care about that deal at all. All he does is walk around saying things like how he'll grow the business, how rivalry adds spice, and other Kalian horse shit like that. And unfortunately, some people seem to fall for him. One innkeeper hasn't ordered from me for 3 weeks, and now pours only ale instead.
Fine, I'll help
Wonderful.
you.
Here, this is a flask of highly concentrated vinegar. Sneak into the basement of Fat Leorin's Inn. That's one of the inns that fools talked into only buying ale. And pour that into the big mead barrel. And, I probably don't need to say this, but still, not a word to anyone. Get back to me once it's all taken care of, and we'll talk coin.
Hello. Hello.
War on Nerum. Kile. Red madness. The fuck is wrong with this world?
The double bot. Arc dancing nomad. I have no idea where the place I'm trying to find is. Back to the marketplace, I guess. Because I can't find the golden wait. These are all my quests in this city.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city.
Yes?
Rumors circulate. Rumors about the horrible events of the past moons. They speak
Do you
of
also
the
sell
red
information?
Information? What do you mean?
I'm an adventurer. I'd wager that you, as a merchant, overhear a lot of useful things.
Let me see. That's not very much, but fine. A couple of moons ago, I had a really strange guy as a customer. He wore 2 sabers, like those coal people do, but when he moved, he was really swift about it, like he was some kind of thief. I think he was an assassin, as they call them. Quiranian contract killers. You can hide within a fortress, but they'll find you. Somehow break into your room and kill you in your sleep. And unlike those everyday scroungers, they know how to wield a sword, like Loram Waterblade did. Who knows? Maybe that'll help you. No, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it. Walk blessed.
I also realized something. If I'm gonna be a mage mostly,
My
right,
sir?
and only resort to a sword when they get close, I should probably, instead of having a sword of flames, probably be more logical to carry a dagger. I don't have a dagger, so I guess I'm gonna stick with the sword. So it seems like I pay that guy and I just get more quests. Oh. Affinities. Okay, I see what this is. You pay and he tells you a affinity.
Hungry for arcane?
Uh-huh. What?
I have
That
books,
wasn't enough?
scrolls, potions, anything for
Let
friends
me
with path-abiding
think.
magic.
Yeah. There was that wench once. A farmer. She came running into the city as if chased by the Black Guardian and told the guards something about an ambush on her farm. Nothing unusual, you could say, especially nowadays, but apparently the bandits were led by a mage. And, well, if you can believe that farmer woman, she conjured the sunfire down from the sky. Green fire, lightning, the living dead rising from the ground, a wild mage.
Well,
In other words,
comes a
one of
point,
those
and you just have to live with it.
sinistropes. But she also knew elemental magic like the keepers do. I wouldn't want to come across someone like her.
So, sneaking end fight. What's that new one? Entropy and elementalism. Yeah, this guy's not gonna give me the duo I'm looking for, I don't think.
Huh?
Walk blessed.
Malphas's blessings.
Yeah, I don't think that guy's gonna be much help to me. Just gonna tell me about duos I could use. I could probably find it in here. Could belong to
Hungry for arcane secrets?
Uh-huh.
I have books, scrolls, potions, anything for friends with path-abiding magic.
I don't know how to know what would belong to that guy. I get down here. Oh, Escort got the golden sickle.
Apples, dates, bananas.
Mm-hmm.
This the place? Yeah, that looks like the golden sickle logo. Heck yeah. Let's get to the golden sickle work.
Yes?
I'm looking for paid work. Do you have any?
There's always work. But if the sickle were to trust every day laborer who came along, we would have already gone bankrupt before the first vassals had even set foot on this land. If you really mean it, then you will have to prove it. It's that simple.
How am I supposed to do that?
Well, just ask around and see if you can lend a hand. And now excuse me, I've got business to attend to. Walk blessed.
Huh?
So I should ask if I could help at the trading post. Can I lend your hand?
Yes, you can. Take these papers here to the farmer. Eljas Goodwill. That saves me the cost of a courier.
50, 75, 100.
I see. Where can I find this Goodwill?
He works at Borik's farm on the farmer's coast. Fair skin and orange hair. You can't miss him. Good luck.
Huh?
Can I lend you a hand with anything?
Ah, you're a day laborer, aren't you? Poor you. I know how much convincing it takes for old Mendelez to give you a proper job. But it's your lucky day. I actually have something. Yesterday, I lost me necklace here, somewhere in the trading post. It's small and silver-colored, and it's very important to me. I wanted to go looking myself, but I'm lucky if I find time to breathe with all that work we have to do. What do you say? Find that necklace for me, and I'll tell Mendelez what a great addition to the sickle you'd be.
Ulveg, do you remember where you last saw it?
Darling, if I did, I wouldn't need your help finding it, would I?
Alright, put in a good word for me and ask you and I'll find your necklace.
That's a deal. Good luck.
What should that necklace be worth? I have no idea where this dang woman's necklace could be.
She-Ra.
I could get him in the hand.
Sorry, no. But thanks. Ask the others.
Lend a hand.
Rena, shalom. Oh, you want to impress good old penny pouches, don't you? Hey, there is something you can do for me. Just in front of the trading post, there's an old beggar. He stinks like a bloody vater and keeps on asking every passerby for money. So he'll be hard to miss. Get rid of him, and I'll tell our quartermaster what a good fit for sickle you are.
Shouldn't the guard take care of this?
Hey, but they lack the firm hand it takes to deal with scum like that. All they do is scold him a little, and the next day he'll be right back on our doorstep.
And how exactly am I supposed to get rid of him?
I don't know, best give him a good beating or something like that. You look as if you could do that.
You want me to beat up a beggar? Forget it.
Glad to hear that. You have my recommendation, chap. That was a test, and you passed it. Decency's a rare sight these days, and you just proved you have it. Now let me get back to work.
I just need to find a dang necklace and deliver something. This place is dark as all, so let me pull out a torch. Might help me see if there's a little silver necklace on the
Yeah, a
ground.
good pipe of peace weed. Jesus, why is that stuff so expensive?
Especially down here.
Work, work, work.
If only that man knew a thing or two about reliability.
I have no clue where this woman's necklace could be.
Mm-hmm.
50, 75.
Yeah, I can't find her necklace. I could come back to this later. I have to run down and deliver something to some guy at the coast anyway. Okay, what other quests do I have in the city? No, wait, does it mark where the necklace is?
Walk blessed. Walk blessed.
Need to find a necklace. I can't believe it's gonna take forever. Oh, I'm the
Greetings.
marketplace, I believe so. Let me get to Jaspar and see what he needs.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this city.
Oh, I have memory
Monsieur?
points. Should probably use those. Okay, so there we go. That's gonna make it a lot easier. Oh, it sounded like this is an enchantment tree. Okay, so let's head back to the overworld.
Yes?
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. Many of you may have heard.
Well, look who's arrived. Did you have any problems finding your way around? The city can be quite a maze if you don't know it.
Not really. I'm used to big cities.
Right, you're from Ostian. I almost forgot. They're quite fascinating, these places, aren't they? You can climb high, and you can fall just as deep. And every place vibrates with life.
You have to like it.
Well, I do. Here, put this on. And before you ask, yes, it's necessary. Just trust me.
Their lies have already poisoned the minds of those without virtue.
We always go too easy.
That's it. And why is it Malphas who can't...
Noble's Quarter. Yay, I haven't been here yet. Where's Jaspar? Saw it here, what? Thought I was going into the Noble's Quarter. I need to wait for him to go in first. Okay.
So, about this fever. Usually those gifted with magic have to report their talent to the Order, and then pass a ritual that teaches them how to deal with their magic. The journey to the water is what they call it. Once they've passed that, the fever reduces to an endurable level, and new arcanists have their names registered in some kind of holy book. But there are other ways to get rid of the fever, and I hope my employer can tell you about them. Okay, almost there.
And we are climbing high in this city.
Hold it, my sir. No civilians beyond this point without explicit permission. Who are you, and what leads you to this holy place?
Business. I'm Jaspar Delveric, and I work for the Naramese mages.
Oh, right. The mercenary. And who's your companion?
Marijo de Luna from Ostian, esteemed holder of de Luna's Empire of Tender Fragrance, the most prestigious perfumery in all of Vin. Archmagister Marigil sent for him. Didn't he tell you?
The Archmagister. Well, that does sound like him. Fair enough, you may pass. But show this place the respect it deserves, mercenary. You too, Meister de Luna.
You have my word, fair lady. Thank you.
Nice. Up into the main temple, it would seem.
Well, that went better than expected.
Won't they find out eventually?
Nah, I don't think so. Nobody will suspect someone who's already in the temple. Anyway, I think it's about time I tell you a little bit more about this employer of mine. His name is Constantine Firespark, and he's one of Narathzil Orenthiel's former followers, which the new Grand Master, Tialor Orenthiel, brought here by ship about 2 years ago. That means he's one of the former arch-enemies of the Order. They usually wear green, while the Order wears white or red. That should make it easy for you to tell them apart. Firespark's pretty much the eldest of Narathzil's mages, and quite well versed in magic, at least from what I've heard. Plus, he's a very gentle and likable fellow, which is why even the Keepers like having him around. Let's hope he can tell us a thing or two about these visions, and help you get rid of the fever. Come, follow me.
So we're talking to a guy who could help me with the fever.
right, here we are. Hang on.
No. That's not how you do it.
Blast it! I'm just being careful. We
Like
have to.
heck we do. Give me that thing, now.
Ouch.
Blasted, blistering blazes. That's what you get for working with fumblers. I told you.
Meister
should be
Firespark.
careful. What? Now who the heck are you? Can't an old man have a moment to himself?
You hired me. The Magister, don't you remember?
Oh, right. Joseph the Scrounger. So why are you here? Had any luck?
Just spar. And yeah, we did find something. I
suggest you first of all tell me when I allowed you to drag your drinking mates up here. Do you need me to explain the meaning of the words highly and confidential to you?
I'm sure there's a lot you can explain to me, but let's save that for later. This particular fellow over here needs your help, to be frank. Arcane fever.
Is that so? And what exactly has that got to do with me? Let the Keepers and their holy rituals take care of it. What is it with the costume, anyway?
This man's magic is different, Meister. Just feel his aura and you'll see it. Plus, he's from Nerim, just as you are.
Well, all right then, for nostalgia's sake. I really hope you're not wasting my time, though. Working with these religious buffoons is bound to make any rational thinking person go bonkers. Anyway, that chair over there. Take a seat, and I'll have a look at that fever of yours.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. This will tickle a little.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, you're right. This aura does feel different. Complex somehow, and powerful. And do you really want to tell me you've only recently discovered that talent of yours? With that aura, I'm surprised you haven't turned into an Obaya by now. Fine. Well, that is, we will help you. But first, tell me everything. How you got that magic, and how you met that Scrounger.
I tell him the story.
I see. Regarding this vision thing, I think that your mind simply played a trick on you there. Not that it's much of a surprise, considering what you've been through. Actually, you were quite lucky that the sudden outburst of your glance didn't blow your head right off.
Sudden outburst of my glance. What's a glance?
By all that's holy, I won't start playing your tutor now. If you don't know about the basic functioning of magic, then read something from Balador Goldenstein.
The glance on the sea of eventualities. Alongside, but apart from the reality we're in right now, exist countless other realities, in which some events have different outcomes, so to speak. A version of this very same room, for example, with the very same people in it, only that Meister Firespark's beard is on fire. And what defines an Arcanist, someone capable of magic, is that he or she can see those other realities and let parts of them come true.
Well, look at that, Jasper. You surprised me.
That's what I'm being paid for.
How powerful an Arcanist is depends on 3 factors. How far away are the eventualities that he can see, how well he can bring parts of them into our reality, and finally, how well his mind can handle seeing other realities simultaneously with ours. Lighting a candle is easier than calling a meteor from the sky, to speak plain Inal, but as I said, read Goldenstein if you're interested in the topic. I'm not going to waste any time with lectures.
Again, I did not imagine these visions. They felt different, somehow real.
Well, if that's what you want to believe, go for it. I, in any case, have never come across such a phenomenon in over 50 years of studying magic. And now we should...
It all begins with the dreams.
What the...
Blasted, blistering blazes! Does this room look like the bosom of a whore to you? Or what makes you think you can go around touching anything you get your fingers on? These documents are confidential, for heck's sake. I knew it was a mistake to hire a thug like you. Lashery always had a weakness for...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember you telling me something about dreams that led you and Tealor Renthiel here, didn't you, Meiser? And you told me that in this vision of yours, the Veiled Woman said this. It all begins with the dreams.
What? Is that true?
It is, actually.
This just doesn't make any sense. Then, this near-death experience you had before you woke up on the shore, tell me again, what exactly did you see in it? A room?
A glistening white light and charred bodies, but their flesh was unnatural gray, and I heard all these voices.
Well, this is strange indeed. Anyway, for now all that matters is that we get that magic of yours under control. Whatever you clairvoyanced back there is of no use to us if you're dead as a doornail in a couple of months.
And how can we do that? Get my magic under control.
Well, that's usually a plodding process. The fever you feel is a result of your mind not being able to handle all of these possibilities, so to speak. The ritual the Enderalians practice to get the glance under control is called the Journey to the Water. Put frankly, it means 1 year of hour-long meditation, bland food, and abstinence from anything that makes life worth living. In due time, the Arcanist then learns to filter these other realities from ours, and the fever gets less and less. Anyhow, luckily enough, we Neremes know of a way to quicken that process. A shortcut, if you will. I'm not capable of performing it, but another one of us is. Her name is Lashery, and you should seek her out as soon as possible.
Alright then, I'll do this ritual of yours. Where can I find this Lashery?
She's currently in a ruin called Old Rationgrad, not far from Ark. Just tell her that I sent you. Give me that map of yours. Okay, now you'd have to be a total idiot to miss it. I recommend leaving for the ruin straight away. And you, Joseph, you're going to come with me and show me what your trip to the Sun Coast brought forth. Hopefully, more than a bottle of honey wine and a hangover.
Quite a character, isn't he? But I like him somehow. Here, I owe you this for your help back in Riverville. And in case you're in the mood for a mug of ale and a good chat, just drop by the Dancing Nomad in the Stranger's Quarter. I'll get myself a room there for the time being. With all that said, good luck mastering your magic, my friend. I'll see you around.
During the main story of Enderal, you have the opportunity to deepen your bonds to several persons. Caution, these missions aren't available forever. If the main story progresses too far, the storylines of some persons stay hidden. Buy teleport scrolls from merchants for faster travel. God, there's so much stuff to do in this game right now.
Oh, you're here? I thought you were in the city.
No, the Archmagister ordered me back. Feels good to be here.
Walk blessed.
The funeral.
Is there some kind of problem?
Oh, yes. Guess what? There is. Some people just don't get the meaning of the word reliability.
He was such a good man.
What are you talking about? Maybe I can help.
Huh. You're not from the Order, are you? Then I wonder what the blazes you're doing here. But fine.
What do you mean?
Who am I to reject a helping hand? Elia, the novice who was assigned to me. She's supposed to help me transcribe these Pyrian tomes the Grand Master is so obsessed about. But 2 days ago, she simply vanished. If I were to guess, I'd say she's strolling around enjoying herself somewhere in the Nobles' Quarter. I'd go look myself, but I'm lucky if I get to breathe within all this work. Go find her and tell her to get her bloody ass up here and help me. If you do that, it won't be to your disadvantage.
Sorry, but I don't really see what you're going at.
I'm just trying to...
Well, before I forget, I might as well get my armor back on. Well, first things first, if I go to the marketplace, I can put the old armbands back in the chest.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. A miracle has happened, a miracle that must have been, due to its sheer glory, brought forth by Malthus himself.
Vegetables.
How is it?
Fresh from the oven. Treat yourself.
I should probably find the weapon.
Can I help you? Hmm? Can I help you?
This is probably the weapon guy.
Hammers, daggers, swords. Looking for steel. Everything for the path-abiding soldier.
Okay, so this will do 5 damage.
Come again.
I should also have down. There we go.
My sir?
She's literally right by the Myrid, actually.
There's war.
So that means I gotta go to the Myrid Tower. She's like literally right at the There's no reason not to take advantage of this as a reason to use a Myrid for the first time.
Huh? Can I help you?
Yes? Good evening.
Tell me something about these creatures, the Myrids.
About Myrids? What is there to tell? They're beautiful animals, majestic and wild, and dangerous if you're unlucky enough to run into an untamed one. In the time before the Blood Moon Revolt, a long time ago, tame Myrids like this one here was a really rare sight. Nowadays, though, they're pretty common, at least here in Enderal. Pity, somehow.
Part work. How did Myrids know where to go?
Oh, well, that's hard to explain. They communicate by clicking sounds. I, as a warden, have been trained to hear them, but you probably can't. And through those clicking sounds, I also tell them where you want to go, before you mount them. Obviously, that only works for routes that the Myrid already knows by heart. Sure, where to?
It was Northern Heartland. That is beautiful. Yeah, we're like right next to it now. Yeah, that's about what I expected when a black bear attacks. Why exactly a black bear exists in this area? Whole another question. Yeah, there he is. I'm just gonna climb over these rocks here. Stay as far away as possible from that black bear. Then climb right back down over here. Next.
Shit! Get away from there! Now! By the prophet's ass! 1 second later and I would have been scraping your remains off the floor. What in blazes are you doing here anyway?
I was sent by the mage named Constance. Are you Lasheri?
Lashiri? Oh my. The fellow really isn't one for names, is he? I'm Lashari, but never mind that. At least it proves you're not lying. Anyhow, I hope you're not the backup I asked for. I was hoping for someone more, impressive. No offense.
No, Constance said that you could perform some kind of ritual on me to help me control my magic.
Is that so? Indeed. You have some uncontrolled magic inside you. And quite a lot of uncontrolled magic. Not bad. I've never felt anything like this before. Very well. If Constantine insists, I will perform the ritual on you. But it'll have to wait, since I'm up to my neck in this shit, as you've probably noticed. Short version or long version? Which do you prefer?
Short version.
We got ambushed. Why and by who, I have no idea. But I'd guess they're mercenaries. They must have found a hidden entrance, because one moment, I was upstairs and inspecting our mules. The next, I'm down in the ruin to find it flooded by these fuckers. Now, here's the thing. All my scrolls and the artifacts we've been searching for are still down there, as are my assistant and his Enderalian colleagues. And before you ask, yes, you can help me. You'll have to, actually, if you want me to tame your magic. I wouldn't have a chance fighting the mercenaries by myself, but the two of us might be able to do it, provided you can defend yourself, which I'm quite sure you can. What do you say? Are you ready?
Alright, let's go.
Then follow me. And keep your weapons ready. I think I just heard footsteps down there.
Okay, so...
Shit, you were right. Get them.
Just try.
Okay, what the heck is that? Green lightning magic? I get tweak in the mind dagger.
Stabbed like a pig. Hang on. What? This.
Yeah, that's a guard armor right there.
By the prophet's ass. I don't believe it. They're orders. My assistant, Sev. It seems he's the reason these fuckers managed to take us by surprise.
You have my sympathy.
Save it for Sev when I shove this staff up his ass and fire a thunderbolt.
Note regarding the excavation. Magistra Yaela, I do understand your skepticism, but we are on the right track. This Skarag mage, and no, this is not meant to relativize her questionable worldview, has found undeniable concerns between these Dilger stones and the Grandmaster's theories. Should she be right, she could be our only chance to get something like magical protection. On that note, Grandmaster Orenthiel knows what he's doing. Loath as I am to admit it, his son's mages have been nothing but helpful thus far. Merak.
Shit, can you smell that? That's fire. So, these guys really are trying to destroy our research. We have to do something. You're adept at magic, right? Take this spell and use it to put out the fires. If I'm right, the mercenaries are trying to destroy the stone fragments, and we have to stop them. You take the lower part of the ruin. Try to save as many stones as you can. I'll take the upper... Oh, and one more thing. If you should find my assistant Sev down there, try to take him alive and bring him to me. I want to take care of him myself, okay? Then let's get going.
Okay, she wants me to take him alive. Don't have any way to paralyze him. Nope. Time to try to put out fires without getting caught. Okay, and let's put this on favorites so I can easily switch between this. Yep. Okay, so. Get down, boy. You got nothing on me. Okay. Fire extinguisher. Where's life absorption? Yep.
Fucking piece of shit! You pay for that.
Oh God!
You.
Fucking scum! You'll pay for that! You fucking scum! You'll pay for that!
Burn for this, I swear.
I can't believe I already failed at saving some of them.
Oh, Malthus, big brains! Hey, over here! Help me! Damn, that was close. Those
Oh
bastards! Just left
shit!
me down to die.
There's another stone.
Forgive me.
Just a scratch. All you got?
Get down, boy. Yeah, I am definitely. Ah, dang it. I really thought I was gonna be able to get that fire out and then switch back to fighting. Oh my. God, kidding me. Okay, so favorite this. Yeah, this is probably best. Oh, that also reminds me I have the ability of summon apparition. Okay guys, let's do this. This is how we win. Yeah, I'm saving you, boy. Get over it. Ay. Ah! Shoot. I don't know what I can do, man. I'm trying to save all the stones. Okay, so. Okay. What? I go in a big old circle. Oh my god, I don't know my way around this place. It's really showing. Six.
You'll bleed for this, I swear it.
Fucking piece of shit! You didn't pay for that.
Fire extinguisher, okay.
Oh, Malphus, be praised! Hey, over here! Help me! Damn! Was close. Those bastards just left me down here to die. Can you believe it?
I don't care.
Everything I did.
Like the bite of a flea.
Yep. Die. I don't care about you.
Someone's dead.
What the? Oh my god. What time is it? Yeah, it's 6:27, guys. So, I'm gonna end this off here because I have the Pixelmon tournament to do. However, I will do that probably after the Pixelmon tournament. If I still have energy to stream, I'll be doing that. If not, I'll probably do it tomorrow. So let me stop and restart the stream.